I'm going to take this out again. Why do I always do this? Okay. So today we're doing line of action, which is just a good way to help you with your posing. So when you're putting your characters in a running pose or sitting pose or anything like that, it's line of action. So it's really simple. It's just, we do it when we're drawing a normal character. So the line that we draw down the middle of the character, so we have the head like that, and the line goes down the middle, and then the body. Don't have to draw this one, I'm just showing you roughly. So legs either side, arms either side. No, Gabrielle, you don't have to draw this one. So the line that goes down the middle, let me do it in a different color. So this line, oh, no, that pen doesn't work. This line is called the line of action. That's a terrible pen. Throw that in the bin. So it's not really showing any action in that one. It's just a straight line, so the character's just straight. But let me draw a couple of other lines. Let me try and find a felt tip here. Oh, I use this pink. All right. So if I drew that action line, the line of action on an angle, and I drew the character within that, it's almost as if the character is, you know, running. So it's a good way to show the angle. So you could draw it like this kind of thing. So the character's moving. So it looks more of an action pose than something just standing up and down. If we drew the action line curved like that, move my light over. There we go. This could be, we drew the head at the top again. This could be someone sort of, you know, swinging a big mallet over their head like that. So they're, and their little legs are down here. So they're about to swing the mallet over. So then if we drew it this way, that could be them where they've actually swung the mallet and it's hit down here like that. So the lines of action is going to help you with your posing. And even I'll do a couple more examples. If you want to do like someone sitting down, curved like that. There's the head, there's the body, there's the legs and the arms. So it just helps you. Line of action helps show what's happening within your drawing. So what kind of action is happening. So we're going to do a few of those today. We'll do a few characters on their own, then we might do a few together as well. Okay. I know some of you are still drawing that, so I'll leave it on the screen for a little bit longer, and then I'll remove it and we'll draw some new ones. So for this one, I'm just going to draw this simple character, but you could add detail and draw your own character in here. It could be a little girl character with a dress or something that you like to draw. It could be an animal, could be a bee. So you can put your own designs on these, but I'm just going to keep them sort of generic and simple. Okay, so let's draw a series of drawings. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to draw 4 lines of action. So one's going to be like that, like the running one. One's going to be a squished one. One's going to be, I'm trying to think what I'm doing now. No. One's going to be sort of curved. And the other one is going to be sort of straight, but a little bit of an angle. So we can see all those. I'll just zoom out a little bit. You can see all those. So we're going to draw 4, the same character in 4 different poses. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to draw your line of action in a different color. You can just use pencil. So when you've all done that, give me a thumbs up. Yep, most people got that. Cool, okay. So let's go to the first one. So let's zoom in on that one. This is like the same one I did before, the running one. So you can draw your head and the body is along that line. So everything's sort of on that angle. Do 1 foot coming down, 1 foot kicking up. And usually when you're running, you're pumping your arms as well. So you're gonna have one arm up like that and the other arm back. So these ones are behind and this one's behind. And we can draw maybe concentrated eye with a little tongue out because they're concentrating as they're running. A few little speed lines. You don't have to put a little shadow in there. I just thought I would. Look how fast he's going, so fast. Joed has that one, good. I saw your thumbs up, that was good. Okay, so the next one. Oh, that's good, Joed, very good. Okay, so the next one, well, I just lost my voice. Well, I'll tell you what we're doing first. So this guy's gonna be running and then he's gonna squash down and then he's gonna jump up and then he's gonna land like a gymnast. So this one's where he's gonna squash down before he jumps up. So for this one, the head's gonna be at this end. Maybe the arms are gonna be up like that, and the other arm up like that. Maybe eyes closed. The body's gonna be sort of squished around. And the legs, the legs should be bent, but it might be cool if it looks like this. So because he's moved down, we put some lines of that action in there, some movement lines, not lines of action. Put some shadow under him too. What happens? The dog's barking. Ariel, you've got a question? Do you want to unmute and ask your question?
Do we have to do what you're drawing?
Yeah, draw the poses, but you don't have to draw the same character. You can draw a different character.
Okay.
You can turn it into whatever you want. Come. Well, so my dog just joined us. Let me see. Okay. So for the next pose, this is running, preparing to jump. This one's going to be the jump. So maybe this could even be just the legs could be spread out like that. So we could draw even another line like that. So we could draw the body, the head up there, the body down here, and these legs, stretch out the legs with the toe, and this one, put the little toe there. And the arms could be, let's see, if you jump up, the arms might go down like that. Do a little smile. Look at that big jump. So the shadow would be down here because it jumped up in the air. Oh, sorry, Lucas. I didn't realize you had a question there. Do you want to ask a question?
I've got new glasses.
Oh, nice. Blue ones, I see.
Yeah, and I'm also doing my first drawing, which is a guy being late for school, so he's running really fast.
Ah, okay. Is he going to be jumping?
Yes.
Is he going to jump over a puddle or something?
He's going to be jumping over the school bike.
Okay. Has everyone done this drawing? Can we move on to the next one? Thumbs up if you've done that one. Krisha, have you got a question? Yep, everyone's thumbs up. Thank you for that.
I've done it smiling.
You've done it smiling.
Only I'm doing smiling.
Oh yeah, that's good. That looks cool.
That is snakes and ladders.
Snakes and ladders game. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to do this last one. So he's running, he's squished, he's like ready for his jump, and then he jumped up, done these big splits, jumped over something. I don't know, I didn't draw anything to jump over, and then he's going to land. So in that one, he's standing up, bit of an angle, so maybe like a gymnast, if you've ever seen someone at the Olympics or something where they stand upright with their arms up in the air and present to the judges, have their feet together. And then he can open his eyes and he can have a big grin. So he's landed, and you can do a little impact where he's hit the ground. Try and get them. Okay, how's everyone going? When you've done all those 4, hold them up. Let me see what you've got. I'll try and get them all in the shot there. My camera won't go up in high. Okay, good. Really good. Just remember too, if you've got a filter on for your background, you might have to turn it off so we can see the drawings. They look cool, everyone. So you just want to try and keep them roughly the same size too. Because was it Hitesh? This one of yours is very, very small. Looks like they shrink down. Unless that's what happens, they could shrink. Kobe, that's cool. Jimmy, that's really good too. Yeah, Gabriella, it's nice. Evelyn, really good. Joed, have you got a question?
Can I show you mine?
Yeah, sure. It's running, squish, the jump. Oh, I didn't have enough for him, but he lands again. That's cool. Yeah, that's really good. Good job. Okay, so we're going to move on. Krisha, have you got another question? Ariel, that looked really good. Krisha, do you have a question?
I've got something so nice when I was participating in this class. I was participating like in my temple, and I got something cool. Should I show you?
Yeah, maybe if it's something else, maybe show me towards the end. Oh, they are cool. They're pretty cool. Ice cream and a princess. Yeah, okay. You don't want to interrupt the class too much with other drawings. So just if you've got other stuff you want to show me, we'll do that towards the end. Maybe in the last 5 minutes, I'll ask if you've got anything else. Okay, So I'm going to draw another little curve like this. And actually, I'm going to do two curves. So they're sort of intertwined like that. Now, what we can do here is, again, the curve is sort of showing where the body is. So the line of action, so what's happening and where the body goes. And think of the spine of the character, or in this case, this one here, it wasn't the spine, it was the legs. So it was sort of the biggest part of the character, the action part, the most interesting part. So if I draw a head there and a head, this one here, looks like a yin yang symbol. But what I was thinking, we could do, put a little one leg on there and a leg on the back there. And then the same on the other character. The leg's going to be overlapping there. Just going to rub out some of these lines. Body coming back up. Just behind the head, we can do little jagged lines. And what I was thinking, I'm going to put in the other arms too, is you could make it a couple of like cats fighting. Draw some ears in, angry eyes. And you could do their tails sort of sticking out this way. You can turn that around anyway, and it still looks right. It's upside down now. So two cats fighting. You could do a dog and a cat fighting. Or they could be curled up together. Krisha, you got another question?
I wanted to show you my picture.
Sorry, say again.
When you were like drawing my father, you were drawing like a duck. So I drew a duck before, but you are drawing cats. Look at the duck. It's right over here.
Oh, you drew a dog. Okay. So it's hard to understand you sometimes. Your microphone keeps cutting in and out. So here I'm going to try and draw, while you're doing that one, I'm going to try and do the, like two cats sleeping together. So they're not fighting then, they're going to have their eyes closed like that. Maybe the other one's head is on this side, curls around that way. Sort of, so you don't know, it could just be a circle with two heads in it. You don't know which body is which, or it's just two heads on a cat. You can do a little tail coming out on both sides. Something like that. Archer, have you got a question? Is that why you had your hand up? Do you want to unmute if you've got a question? Have you got a question, Archer? I guess not. Oh, yes. Archer, have you got a question?
Yeah, it could be just two cats.
Yeah, it could be two cats. It could be many cats. You could put a lot more heads on here. It could be lots and lots of cats.
Like cats sleeping on each other.
Yeah, I used to have a few cats and they used to sleep together like that, and you didn't know where one cat stopped and the other cat began. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, has everyone done the cats? Do you want to hold up your cats and show me? Well, Krisha, have you got another question?
It
Nice.
looks like there were three cats going different ways, but
Yeah.
two cats landed on them.
Cats landing on other cats. Yeah, you could do that. Nice, Gabrielle. Yeah, that's really good. Araf, have you got a question there?
What was the first name called
The first name of what? Sorry,
of the art?
of the
What we first did?
first thing we did. This one.
Yeah. What's it called?
Oh, we're looking at the pink line.
Yeah.
So the pink line is called the line, L-I-N-E,
Yeah.
of action.
Oh, line of action.
Line of action.
Okay. Thanks.
And it's very important when doing animation and things like that. Okay, we're going to go into the next thing after Ariel's question. You want to unmute, Ariel? There we go.
I drew a cat that was crawling onto all the other cats.
Yeah, that's a mess of cats. Very good. Okay, so for this next one, we're going to draw a guy hammering in a nail. So that's the ground and there's the nail. But make sure you got a lot of room because we're going to draw a lot up here. So our first pose is very similar to one I drew in here before, like this one here. We're going to do this same similar thing. So we're going to have our first line of action with the person curving up that way, holding the hammer up above their heads. So when you've done that, give me a thumbs up. Araf's ready to go. Ariel's ready to go. Oh, there we go. Everyone else is ready to go. Good job. Okay. So we want to have the head up high, but see how I left the length above? That's because the arms need to be up higher, because the arms are coming up either side of the head. So I can rub out where they cross over there. And it could be looking down to the thing, to the nail. And the body's stretched up and he's could be up on his tippy toes even. And then we'll draw the hammer like that. So he's very stretched up, he's curved back. He's actually probably too far away from it to hit it. But anyway. And then our next one is going to be curved down like that. Okay. So, so this is where the hammer is going to be hitting. This is going to be his bottom, basically. It's going to go from there to up. So the head going to be sort of a bit lower out here. And his body's going up there. His arms are coming down this way. Rub out some of those lines so you can see what we're drawing. Now the nails are going to be sticking up like that. It's going to be down flat. So the hammer's going to be flat like that. Oh, let me redraw that. I'll rub out the hammer and the nail. Coming down. And the hammer could even squash. Make some impact lines where he's hit. His eyes could be closed. And his legs could curve up. And he's swung the hammer all the way around like that. Evelyn, you've got a question?
I'm not up to that bit yet.
Are you not up to that bit yet? That's okay. It's going to be there for a while. And if you fall too far behind, just move on to the next one because I think in a day or two, this will be up on the website, I think, or with a YouTube link. You can watch the recording of it. Araf, you got a question?
Can I have a water drink?
Yeah. You go. If you got water, go have water. You need a break to go get some water?
Okay.
Go do it. Victoria, that's pretty cool. He's a big hit there. That's great. So you could add other ones in as well. Maybe this is number 1. This is number 2. Maybe once he's hit it and he's landed again, he's all, I'm going to do this in a different color because I'm going to draw over the top. Maybe once he lands, he sort of leans in and looks at it. We might step forward a little bit.
I am back.
Yay!
When will you draw that?
So that's what I was just saying, that pose 1 is he's about to hit it. Pose 2, he hits it. And pose 3, he lands back down and he's looking at it. So you can sort of tell a story through different poses like that. Okay. So let's do another one. We could do something very similar to this one, or very similar to actually this one, with someone squashing and jumping, but they could be diving. So let's do a diving one. So I'll do another line on the bottom so we can see what's going to happen. But make sure you've got enough room over this side because we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, like we did before. We want to do 4 poses along there. But instead of running, I'm just going to have slightly curved pose. And I might make this character sort of a fat character. So they're sort of bent over a little bit. Little legs. An arm. A little smile. And then we'll do the squashed one again. The sort of that C shape. But what I want in that one is really the body sort of folding over and the face getting down like this. Can have his arms up and his knees bent. So he's squashing down. Evelyn, you got a question again? Can I unmute? No, no question. Okay. And then we're going to do the next one where he's jumping. So he could be almost straight. Because he's so round, big and fat, sort of takes a while to move all that mass up. So maybe it sort of drags down and you could have one leg up and one leg still, toes touching the ground like that. And his arms up and his head squished like that. So he's moving up. And the last one we'll do, because I said we're only going to do 4, is going to be him in the air. So he doesn't actually get to land. But when he does land, it'll be similar to stretching and then squishing like that. So he's going to be up here and it's going to be sort of squished up like that, like this one, sort of the C shape. But this time, it's going to have his head up here. We're going to have his eyes open. And maybe his arms could be flapping. So we could draw a couple of arms like that. 1, 2, 3. Have them flapping with his little legs. This one's starting to come down. And this one's coming up. Let's do a little bit of a shadow under there. So he's going squish, stretch, squish up high, and then he'll fall down. Let's just look at those ones for now. So when you're done those ones, hold them up and let me have a look. Ariel, first one up there. Nice, good job, Ariel. Shakti, I can't see yours. Need to be a bit closer. Oh, there we go. Nice, good job. Kaylee, yeah, very good. I was trying to hold that with my other hand. Okay. Gabriella, nice, good job. Okay, Lucas. Can you hold it a bit closer, Lucas? Get your head out of the way. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's diving off into a pool. Really good. Good job. Hitesh, that's good too. Okay. So what if we were to do, we'll go back to one character. Annabelle, that was good too. We'll go back to doing one character. What if instead of doing the line of action for the body, we do line of action for the legs? So if I did a big line with a little curve like that, almost like a candy cane. Not quite. Leave some room up here though. So what we're going to do in this one, that's going to be the legs. We'll do like someone doing a big kick, like if they're doing some jiu-jitsu or something like that, like some karate. So that's going to be the leg and the foot. We'll do a really big foot there. So we'll put in the body here and the head. Just putting in rough shapes at the moment. Where the arm's going to be? If it's kicking out that way. So the arms are going to be sort of one arm here on top of the head. And we'll do another arm down this way. So down here is going to be a foot and the leg coming up. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay. Looks like you just threw something. That's what it did. So we're going to draw a big circle over here. And then draw that up. And a big sort of oval at the top. And join those up. That's his big foot. And then we want to draw in the legs. It's going to be thick near the foot and it's going to get thinner as it gets to the body. Like that. I'm just going to rub out that line of action so we can see what we're drawing. So we don't need that anymore. All right, so have you got a question? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Araf, did you have a question? Oh, you're just stretching your arm, okay. Oh, now I need to blow my nose. Sorry, guys.
I was just stretching.
Okay, sorry, I thought you put your hand up.
No. If I would put my hand up, I'll use the reaction.
Okay, good idea. All right. So let's put some more detail in this because we've only got, I've got about 15 minutes, but I said I'd let you show other stuff in 5 minutes. So I've got about 10 minutes. So we need to draw a big toe and then 4 smaller toes. 1, 2, oh, mine's off the page. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toes altogether. And we can clean that up a bit if you want to just start tracing that around. We also need to show the pants. So maybe if you draw an oval here and then join that back up. So this is the leg. This is the inside of the pants. And then we can rub out that other line. His pants. And to make that look like he's kicking his leg out, because maybe his leg started down here somewhere, we can draw some big whooshing line around like that. Do a couple of those. And it's moving. So there, now it looks like he's done a big roundhouse kick. So I won't do too much more detail because I want to do another one of these. But you could draw, the face in there. Someone is doing a kick. Maybe he's got spiky hair. Maybe he's got a karate outfit on. Sleeves and everything. Totally up to you how you finish that drawing off. Ariel, that's really cool. Good job. Anyone else finish and they want to hold it up? RF. Can't see yours. RF, do you want to hold yours a bit closer? I couldn't quite see. That's good, Hitesh. Oh, I see it now, RF. Very good. Ariel, yours is good. Kaylee, I couldn't quite see yours very well. Do you want to hold it closer? To the right? To the left? There we go. Oh, I see. Yeah. Nice. Big round foot. Really good. Gabriella, nice. Lucas. Yours looks like Jesus on the cross. That's good, Annabelle. Really good. Okay. So we'll do one more. Then I'll let you guys show some things or ask questions. So for this one, I'm thinking a dinosaur swinging its tail, something like that. It could be a horse swinging its tail. It could be a rat. It could be anything. But just think of what it's going to look like. So I'm thinking of the dinosaur about here, but maybe the tail swinging that way. So that's my line of action, goes all the way up there. So that's going to be where the tail's going, and this is going to be the body of the dinosaur. Krisha, have you got a question?
How many pictures are we drawing now?
This is probably going to be the last one today. And then I'll let you guys show some of the things you've drawn.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so I've got that. Oh, nice, Victoria. That's really good. So this is where I'm thinking it like a stegosaurus. So we've got the dinosaur body. It's where the tail's going to go. So I'm going to draw in that tail, make it thick near the body, and it's going to get thinner as it goes. It doesn't have to go all the way around to that line of action, but most of the way. And then I'll draw some spikes in the tail like that. And then I'm going to continue that line of action around just a little bit up here, because that's where I'm going to draw the dinosaur's head. It's got his mouth open, like that. And that's going to be the neck coming down to the body, like that. And then I'll put in a few legs. There's a back leg. You just see probably one front leg, just like that, because we're going to have the body there. And you might see the other back leg down there. But what we are going to see running down the back is the plates that they have on their head. So to get those fitting right, I'm going to draw 2 lines, sort of curve a little bit around over the back. One goes longer than the other because it comes the tail. And that's where I'm going to draw the plates on its back. Now they're usually in pairs, so I'll just sort of pick an area like that one there and then do opposite. So there's going to be one there as well. So I'll draw them sort of pointy like that, like a diamond or a pentagon shape. So flat on the bottom, an angle up on each side, and then come to a point. So they're not all going to be the same size. They're bigger in the middle, and then they get smaller towards the tail, and then smaller towards the head. But if we keep doing that, pick an area and then do one opposite it. But they're going to change the angle as well. And they're going to get smaller. That one's a bit too small, that one. That's okay. This one's just going to look like a straight bit. So is this one. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see that. This one, you're going to see a little bit sticking up. This one's circling up out the side. And maybe he just has one on his head. Oh, and Nad, that's very nice. Thank you for saying that. It's one of your favorite classes. And then I'll continue doing that down this end. So I'm going to have one there, opposite, one there. Coming up. Oops. Coming up. That. Rub out the bits in between. And then, like before, continue down the tail, getting smaller. But always do the pairs, the ones that are opposite each other, so you can keep track. 1, 2, smaller and smaller. Maybe I'll do one at the very bottom as well. As I had one at the top, and one at the top there, one at the bottom there. So there you go. That's a bit tricky, especially when they turn around up here. Hopefully you can do it. Raf, you got a question?
What was the first one called? Line of
Action. ACTION.
Okay.
And that's what we did here too. The line of action goes basically from the head all the way around past the tail. And we can make it swing out a bit further because, sorry, I just choked. We can make as if he's fighting another dinosaur and maybe he's hit the dinosaur, the other dinosaur here. You can draw a star or something. It could be fighting another Stegosaurus, or it could be fighting a T-Rex or something. And he's hit it. I'm just going to roughly draw a T-Rex in here. You don't have to do this bit. So the T-Rex, really rough. Like that. See, so he's smacked the T-Rex in the head. I won't put any detail on the T-Rex. I'll just shade him in. So it's 2 dinosaurs having a fight. Victoria, that looks really cool. Good job. So has anyone done any other drawings since last lesson? And you want to show me? Oh, that's cool, Ariel. Good job. Big tail. Annabelle, you got some drawings? Oh, you got a question. Hang on, I'll ask you to unmute. There you go.
I did do one, but I put it away in a safe place. So
In a secret place?
in a safe place upstairs.
Okay. Do you want to show me? Or show the class? Do you want to run and get it? We got 5 minutes. Run and get it. Oh, Victoria, that's really cool. Did you draw that and color it in, or did you just color it in? Oh, you drew it?
Drew it and colored it.
Wow, that's great. It looks a bit like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like the Chinese dragon, the dancing dragon. Cool. That's really good. It's amazing. Well done. Lucas, what have you got there?
My mom's going to find my eagle that I drew.
Oh, you drew an eagle.
Yeah. I think she's found it. Ah. I did another one, but I can't.
Oh, that's cool.
find it. And I also just drew an Allosaurus.
That's cool. I like that. Karina, I saw that too. What you're holding up, that was really Gabriella. That's cool. Stegosaurus too. Right, everyone's doing good work.
I drew an Allosaurus on my page.
Yeah, show me your Allosaurus.
I saw on a picture it has these. I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. And Shakti, I just saw your drawing you held up then. That was really cool. Really good. Good job. Okay, let's see. No one else holding anything up? Okay. I'll show you something I did. Oh, hang on, Ryan. Have you got something there, Ryan? Oh, nice Olaf, Annabelle. Ryan, do you want to unmute? Oh, that's loud. Ryan, do you have a question or do you want to show something? If you want to show something, hold it up. Arham, I can barely see it. It's very blurry. I can't tell what that is. Oh, there we go. It's a Stegosaurus. Is it? Yeah. Has it got wings? That's interesting. All right. I'll show you something I did the other day. On the weekend, we had a Posca Pen workshop, and I drew this with Posca pens. I don't know if it was anyone at the Posca Pen workshop on Saturday online. So I did this all with Posca pens. So it's like paint. Little puppy dog. That's about it. I haven't drawn anything. I don't have anything else here to show you that I've drawn. Okay. Oh, Lucas, do you have another question? Sorry, you've still got your hand up. Lucas. No, okay. Krisha, have you got a question? Before, because I only got a couple minutes left. And then I'll ask Jimmy's question. Krisha, you there? No? Okay. Jimmy, you want to unmute?
Because my computer ran flat, I missed like the whole thing.
Oh, no. Well, it was recorded, or it is still being recorded, so you can, I think in a day or 2 days, it'll be up and you'll be able to watch it again.
Okay.
Do that so you won't miss out. Yeah, just get your parents to contact Brilliant Kids and they'll send you the link to the recording for this this session.
Okay.
But we drew lots of cool stuff, as you can see.
Yes, yeah. As soon as I drew it back, I was like, okay.
You missed out. Well, That sucks. Krisha, have you got a question? Ayat, that's really cool dinosaurs. I like those. Krisha, you got a question? Last thing before we go?
Bye. I just wanted to say bye.
Oh, okay. All right. Jimmy, you got something else to say? Or did I not put your hand down? I didn't put your hand down. Okay. Lucas, last thing. Unmute. And then Peter's going to unmute everyone.
I draw a shark.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a huge mouth on that shark.
Yeah.
Good job. All right.
Or it might be a sperm whale.
I
have no idea.
Yeah, sperm whales have teeth like that, but it look more like a shark, I think. Okay. Sperm whales have big heads, big
I'm
noses.
just gonna draw its tongue.
Okay. All right. We are out of time. Peter, are you there?
Yep,
Done.
we are out of time, everyone. If you can, send a follow to Brilliant Kids, and we're gonna put it on our library in our website.
Yeah. Oh, and also we're going to do another Posca workshop when is it? In March?
March,
Peter?
yeah, in March.
Yeah. So look out for that on the Brilliant Kids website if you want to come along and do a Posca Pens with me.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna unmute everyone to say to Mr. Evan.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.